Hello everyone. First of all, thanks for watching this video. This video is going to show you how to properly ground an electric trailer jack. As you can see, we've got our trailer jack pretty much mounted here. Two of the bolts, as you can see on the base, are mounted. The one bolt that is missing is where we're going to actually ground our battery terminal from the negative terminal. This wire right here goes up to the power head. This is your positive terminal, the red terminal on the battery. This other lug, this yellow lug here, is going to be our grounding terminal, which we're going to ground to this bolt that's going to go into this hole. Okay, in order to do that, we have to make a good surface down to bare metal right here. Okay, that makes a good connection back to the negative terminal of the battery that's inside the trailer. So with that, let me get my phone and my camera set up here to where I can use two hands, and we'll get started. The key here is to get down to bare metal, okay, and to remove this paint area right here. All right, so with that, you can use multiple different tools to accomplish this. I'm going to use an actual side grinder with an abrasive pad on it. This is a little aggressive, just so I can get the paint off. And then what I'm going to do is come back with another hand tool and kind of finish it off a little smoother. So with that, hold your ears. I do have my safety glasses on, so hold tight. Okay, as you can see, we're down to bare metal. I'll zoom in a little bit for you. Really bare metal. Okay, looks pretty good. Might be a little rough here. Okay, actually it's pretty smooth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use another tool, side grinder with a little bit smoother pad on it, just to smooth that raw metal out. Okay, it feels much better and a little smoother. So now what I'm going to do is just take a rag, wipe off any debris. Okay, and then finally we're going to go ahead and attach our bolt. Got the lock washer, or what we call a star washer on this. I'm going to place the lug down and put the bolt through it. And we're just going to tighten up on this. Good and snug. Okay. Next, we're going to just make sure that we have a ground before I go to the next step. Okay. And with that, we're going to come up here to the power head. As you can see, we do have a light. That's a good sign. We've got a ground, at least enough to control the light. On this particular make and model of jack, they recommend that you hand crank it with the manual crank up here. I'm just going to spin it one time, take the jack handle back out, the manual handle, and then we're going to make sure that we have movement. As you can see, the jack's lowering. And we'll try to go back up. And that right there is how to properly ground an electric tongue jack. With that being said, the raw metal that we left, what I'm going to do down here, get my camera right, I'm going to just take just a can of spray paint, okay? And I've got a piece of cardboard here. I'm just going to spray some paint on it. And I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to touch up this raw metal everywhere where I see raw metal. What this will do is help it from rusting and weathering. And you may have to do this a couple times. Paint dries on the cardboard really quick, so depending on your ambient temperature outside, of course. And that looks pretty good. And that concludes how to properly ground an electric tongue jack. Thanks for watching.